Google just bumped the starting price of the Pixel 11 up to $899, and that's got a lot of people asking the obvious question. Is this actually worth it, or are we just paying more for the same phone with a new coat of paint? On paper, you're getting a redesigned camera bar, the new Tensor G6 chip, and Gemini baked into nearly everything this phone does. But specs on a page don't tell you if a phone's actually good. So let's rip into every single feature and find out if the Pixel 11 earns a spot in your pocket. First up, let's talk looks. The Pixel 11 comes in 4 finishes: Frost, Hibiscus, Pistachio, and Obsidian, and that matte glass back feels great in the hand. Hibiscus and Pistachio especially are a breath of fresh air if you're tired of scrolling past a sea of black and silver phones. Here's the catch, though. The satin frame on the lighter colors picks up fingerprints fast, so if you want something that stays clean without slapping a case on it, Obsidian's your safest bet. Flip it over, and you've got a 6.3-inch Actua display that hits a ridiculous 3,000 nits of peak brightness. We're talking effortless sunlight readability. Shooting outdoors, checking email at the beach, no squinting required. Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 covers the panel too, so everyday scratches from keys and coins aren't a concern. My one gripe: push it hard outdoors for 15 minutes straight and thermal throttling will dim things down a touch. Now, the big one, the camera. Google completely reworked that iconic visor this year, slimming it way down and finally killing off the awkward rear bump. Under the hood, the new 48-megapixel main sensor packs 50% better light sensitivity, and you can see it. Shots in tricky lighting come out noticeably cleaner. Dynamic range and color are fantastic too, still with that signature punchy Google look without tipping into over-processed territory. It's a real hardware upgrade, though if you're a manual controls purist, you might miss some of that raw, unpolished feel. Zoom got a serious glow-up as well, with the new 30x Super Res backed by upgraded optical telephoto hardware. At 10x and 15x, shots stay sharp and readable in spots where older pixels used to just fall apart. Push all the way to 30x, and the AI starts doing some heavy lifting to clean up text and distant signs. It handles static subjects beautifully. Moving targets, though, still show a bit of artifacting. One feature everyone's talking about is magic capture. One tap records video and grabs stills at the same time. Google's AI then goes through and auto-edits, crops, and unblurs a set of photos ready to share. No fiddling with settings required. If you've got kids or pets, this is huge. You're not stuck choosing between filming the moment or photographing it. Just know your gallery takes a second to catch its breath while it processes all that footage. Night sight is back, and it's faster now, with seriously impressive low-light clarity across portraits and panoramas. You can even mount it on a tripod for astrophotography and pull in detailed long exposure shots of the Milky Way. Shadow detail holds up too. No blown-out streetlights, no grainy mess where the sky should be. The one thing to watch for: night portraits can over-sharpen skin when there's barely any light to work with. Instead of leaning on editing apps after the fact, the camera now lets you build and save your own film styles right in the app. Lock in your color grade, contrast, grain, whatever your look is, and every shot and video automatically matches it going forward. If you're building a visual brand online, this is exactly the kind of consistency you want. Just don't bake in an edit you'll regret in 6 months. For anyone making video content, Google built an entire creator suite right into the camera app. There's an on-screen teleprompter so you're not doing 15 takes, plus your clips save straight into video project drafts. It cuts third-party recording apps out of the workflow almost entirely. The trade-off: running a bright screen with the teleprompter on chews through battery faster than you'd like. Photo editing is ditching sliders altogether. Google Photos now takes natural language voice commands. Just tell your phone to clean up the background or warm up the tones, and it happens instantly. It puts real generative editing in reach for anyone, no technical skill required. Just be ready for it to misread you occasionally if your prompt's too vague. Group photos are a nightmare. Someone's always blinking. Auto Best Take is Google's answer, using Top Shot to capture extra frames before and after you hit the shutter, then blending the best expressions together. For big family or friend group photos, it honestly borders on magic. Purists might call it digital synthesis, but the results speak for themselves. Crisp, natural, no retakes. We've all been the designated photographer, stuck outside every group photo. Add Me fixes that. Snap the group, swap spots, and the phone stitches you seamlessly into the shot. On-screen alignment guides are nearly foolproof, even handheld. It costs you an extra 10 seconds, way better than lugging a tripod everywhere.
Let's talk power. The base Pixel 11 now ships with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage standard. Multitasking this buttery smooth. Jump between a heavy game and a dozen open apps and nothing skips a beat. Google finally axed that stingy 128 gigabyte starting tier, which goes a long way toward justifying that $899 price. Benchmarks might still trail dedicated gaming phones, but real-world performance? Fast and fluid. Driving it all is the new Tensor G6, built on a more power-efficient process. Its AI engine is 50% faster, built specifically to handle on-device Gemini and that 30x zoom without breaking a sweat. Thermals are noticeably better managed, too. No more heat spikes during long video shoots. Just don't expect it to chase max frame rates in heavy 3D games. It's tuned for efficiency, not raw GPU muscle. Battery life comfortably clears 30 hours of everyday use, thanks to a 4,985 mAh cell and those efficiency gains. Plug in and you'll hit 55% in about 30 minutes, perfect for a quick top-up mid-workday. Wireless charging jumps up too with Pixelsnap, bringing faster 25-watt magnetic charging. Heads up though, you'll need new Pixelsnap accessories to actually hit those top speeds. Now let's get into Gemini, because the Pixel 11 is built around it more than any Pixel before. The assistant understands what's happening on your screen in real time, not just what you say out loud. It acts less like a voice command tool and more like an actual co-pilot. It mostly nails it, though sometimes it gets a little too eager with the suggestions. System intelligence takes it further, scanning your schedule and notifications to handle things before you even ask. Flight delayed? It tells you. Traffic bad? It reroutes you. Tickets you need, queued up and ready. All of that without cluttering your lock screen with junk. If background tracking makes you nervous, though, expect to spend a few minutes in the privacy settings. You can now hand entire multi-step tasks off to Gemini with just your voice. Ask it to check a group chat for dinner availability and book the table, and it'll actually go do it. It navigates apps in the background while you get on with your day. When it works, it's properly wild, though a few niche third-party apps can still trip it up. Turning a messy brain dump into something coherent is almost instant now. Ramble your thoughts into the Notes app, and Gemini organizes it into a clean outline or email. Tone and grammar get polished on device, no internet connection needed. If you write on the go for work or school, this alone might be worth the upgrade. Digging through your own data, photos, drive files, emails, got a serious upgrade with semantic search. You don't need the exact file name anymore. Just describe it, like that receipt from lunch last Tuesday, and Gemini finds it. It searches locally, and it's fast. As long as everything is synced, it saves you a ton of time digging through cluttered folders. Circle to Search now works live through the camera viewfinder. Point at a landmark, an outfit, whatever. Circle it, and you get instant info or purchase links. No need to snap a photo first. It just reads your surroundings in real time. The accuracy here is excellent, full stop. Phone call translation goes even further, translating conversations live while keeping the caller's actual voice and tone. No more flat, robotic text-to-speech. It's generative AI recreating how they actually sound. Cross-language calls suddenly feel human instead of like talking through a machine. There's still a slight delay during translation, but the natural voice makes up for it. With all this AI processing so much personal context, privacy had to be a priority, and Google clearly treated it as one. Sensitive tasks run entirely on-device, inside isolated hardware enclaves your data never leaves. Private space and granular app permissions put you firmly in control of what's tracked and what isn't. This is one of the strongest privacy setups on any phone right now. So, at $899, is the Pixel 11 worth it? With 256 gigabytes of storage as the new baseline, better battery life and Pixelsnap charging, it's a properly compelling flagship. Add in the camera refinements and just how deep Gemini goes, and this might be the smartest phone you can buy right now. If you want serious AI utility paired with excellent photography, the Pixel 11 delivers. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop a like if this helped, and subscribe. More honest breakdowns are on the way.